Hello, this is Barbara Cutrera, back to talk about book 2 in the Real World series. It's called A Good Man's Life, and it picks up at the end of Over, Under, Across, and Through, book 1. Basically, even though book 1 is complete, it's never the end, just like in real life. So we're left with a lot of questions, and especially Daniel Nash, Sarah's husband, is left with a lot of questions about his past, and did his father lie to him, and why did he lie to him? And so this book is about his journey to figure out what is the truth behind his past. Unfortunately, as he finds out, it's not as easy as he hoped it would be. And so in this book, we actually have a dual storyline going on. One is in the present, and Daniel and Sarah and Tristan's present, and the other is way in the past, and it talks about his father's childhood and his maturation and his adulthood and what led him to become Daniel's father and yet concealed this from him later in life. So there's a bit of mystery going on in the story, and also many surprises. The other facet to the story is Tristan and Sarah. And as usual, Daniel, Tristan, and Sarah are the focus of this series. So you have the three of them depending on one another, but also causing each other extra stress. And Tristan and Sarah, in A Good Man's Life, are struggling with issues from their tumultuous past. What Tristan did when Sarah was a child, and his struggles with substance abuse and depression, and Sarah's problems as a result of that, and basically how their love for one another has been a wonderful thing, but it has also pushed a lot of the anger aside, especially for Sarah. A lot of the things that she really couldn't face and deal with, she's now having to try to come to terms with. So while she and Tristan are trying to help Daniel get through all of this agonizing stress over what happened in his father's life and how did that lead to get him where he is now, she and Tristan are also trying to come to grips with how do we move past our own struggle and how do we move forward in our relationship. So that is the basis for A Good Man's Life, and I hope that you love it. It is definitely written in a different style than Over, Under, Across, and Through, because the first half of the book does alternate between their present and the journals of Daniel's father. So you have different time periods going on, and then it's all in their present, and things come together and of course lead to more questions. And so hence book 3, Mercy, is the book that follows this book. So I hope that you check it out and that you enjoy it, and I will be doing another episode on Mercy, of course. Thank you. Happy reading.